Welcome to Digital Marketing for Contractors, a podcast for home improvement contractors to help you crush your lead goals and take your business to the next level. Join us each episode as we give you powerful insights and practical tips on the best digital marketing strategies to help you grow your home improvement business. Let's get started.
Hello and welcome back. I am Janet. I am the founder of Fat Cat Strategies, and today I'm so happy to be joined by one of our amazing account managers, Sasha. Sasha's never been on the podcast, so we're super pumped to have her here. Sasha, introduce yourself. Tell everybody who you are.
Yeah, I'm so excited to be here. Never been on a podcast before. It's been a lifelong dream. Drum roll.
Oh my God. It's your first time. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll be nice. That's awesome. Okay, so Sasha, today what we're doing is we are wrapping up the third in a three-part series where we've been talking about AI. So last week we talked about how digital marketing tactics are changing in this crazy, fast-paced world of AI. And if you missed last week's episode, we encourage you to go check it out, because what we looked at was what is still working when it comes to online marketing in the age of AI, what stopped working, so what you should still be doing, what you should stop doing, and how all of this is playing out when it comes to lead generation for home improvement companies, because AI right now is playing such a huge role on how we all use the internet.
Yeah,
so
really is.
Today is this third part in this little mini series we're doing about AI, and today what we're talking about is how to stay human in the age of AI, especially for you guys as home improvement contractors. So AI tools are everywhere. Sasha, you were saying earlier, you feel like every piece of software you fire up now has some AI component.
There's always going to be some sort of AI aspect to it.
Yeah, a little chat bot or some sort of summarized.
Or automation, something like that. It's always going to be there.
Yeah, so these AI tools are everywhere. But that doesn't mean that you have to lose your personal touch and the thing that has worked for you for so many years to get you hired by homeowners.
Absolutely.
So that's what we're talking about today. Yes, AI is here. It's changed search. It's changing the software. But you don't have to you lose your human touch. And what we want to talk about is, what does that mean in this new kind of AI-driven world? Yeah. So, Sasha, the other day we were talking and you said you felt like there were 4 key things for contractors to remember. Remind me of what that was. What were those 4 things?
Yeah, so there's a lot that, goes into AI, but I feel like how to connect with it in today's day and age, there are pretty much 4 main points. So first, it's people are still going to hire people. There's also trust is the new currency, so that's super important. And then also just remembering that your human story really does matter still, and knowing that AI isn't here to replace connection. It's just going to give you some time to get your time back.
Okay, so if we look at it that way, AI is really kind of part of this whole evolution of how we use technology.
Yeah, I like to look at it as not like a software, but more of a partnership. A lot of contractors, we're digital marketing agencies, so we partner with a lot of contractors. And I think it's a good way to look at AI as being a partnership to help you in those aspects where maybe, what we do, we give contractors back some time in their day because we take that load on. And I feel like AI kind of contributes in the same way, depending on how you use it.
Almost like a personal assistant that's going to give you minutes and hours back in your day.
Exactly. And so many different outlets for it too.
I love that. So if you're saying, if what your thesis is for this episode is that there is a way that contractors can maintain that human touch in an AI world, and your first point is that people still hire people, tell me what you mean by that, and what does that thought have to do with AI?
Yeah, so, at the end of the day, people who are looking for those remodeling projects or whatever you do as far as contracting goes, those homeowners are still going to want to hire people, not AI. But it's awesome if you can use it as a mode to get them there, but
to generate the lead.
Exactly. Yep. So, before you can sell and install that job, you do have to generate the lead. So AI, again, it's just a partner to help you get there. So it can help with like the lead conversion, lead generation.
So it's going to help you get your foot in the door.
Exactly.
But that homeowner is still going to hire a human to remodel their bathroom.
Yeah, they want to work directly with a person, not a robot.
At this point, as of July 2025, so far, robots aren't putting roofs on.
You know, I've seen them walk upstairs on some videos, but I've not seen them put any roofs on or put on siding. It's
You're talking
weird.
about like those...
like the human-like
the
robots.
Boston Dynamics.
Yeah.
Have you seen the big dog?
I have.
There's one
it's creepy.
There's one that almost looks like a dog giraffe, where its big neck has like this arm on the end of it, and they can run. And anyway, so
I have not seen that, but that sounds terrifying.
I'll show you after we record this podcast. So we took a little side trip down sci-fi lane. There may be a day where robots are coming to kill all of us, but that day's not today.
Good. I'm not ready to go yet.
I'm not ready to go yet. And I think all of the contractors out there still want to think that they can roll up in a truck and do a job that a robot can't do. And that is still true today.
Yep.
But what we're saying is you can get some of your time back by leveraging AI, and that homeowners want to connect with humans. Mm-hmm. But right now, where AI is really kind of in your world,
just use it as a sidekick.
And it could help you generate those leads.
Absolutely. Yeah, especially the chatbots. You know, we've seen a lot of good success with chatbots for multiple different clients. And I mean, personally, when I'm looking somewhere, if there's a chatbot, I'm going to use it before I call someone.
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, several episodes ago, we had on the founder of Heavyset, which, you know, there's a lot of AI in the Heavyset tech stack. So if you guys haven't checked out Heavyset, I would definitely go check them out.
It's an awesome software.
It's awesome software. It's, you know, there's a form component to it. There's a chat component to it. And depending on when this episode comes out, what we have heard from the founder is they are also working on AI-driven call centers. So,
oh, wow.
So like, to your point, Sasha, you go to a website and you're not really ready to talk to somebody yet or fill out a form.
Yeah, I just want a little bit more information, or I have a question.
You're willing to interact with that chatbot, which can be driven by AI.
Right.
And soon, by the end of this year, contractors could be able to have call centers staffed by what sound like humans but aren't.
That's awesome.
So again, that gives people time back.
Yep.
But it's all kind of driving towards helping a homeowner feel like, yes, this is the company that I want to hire. And so you've taken some of those tasks off of your plate, to your point, giving you time back. And then that time you're going to spend in the home selling the job and installing the job.
Right. And I feel like that can also be a little bit more cost effective too, with having a call center that is AI.
Absolutely. And they can be 24/7.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep. So I love where we're going with this. So the other thing that you said at the top of this episode, you said people still want to hire people. And then you also said trust is the new currency. What did you mean by that?
Yeah. So it's really important that you're still able to show, you know, that you are a human company and that you have people who want to work with you and who appreciate the jobs that you've done, and they want to show off your good work. So, okay, here's an example. Okay, so I don't want to go, let's say I'm going out to eat. I don't want to go to a restaurant that has 2.5 stars on Google when I want good food, a good experience, and nice wait staff. Why and how would I avoid a restaurant that has that rating? Because of trust. You know, I want to trust that when I spend my time and money at a restaurant, I am going to have the experience that I'm looking for.
Yeah,
you
good
know?
Food, good experience, and you're not going to have a GI issue later.
Yes. But that's a big reason why people check out reviews.
Because of that trust component.
Mm-hmm. Just the other day, I was scheduling a birthday dinner for a friend, looking for where to make a reservation, and ultimately it came down to the star reviews that the restaurant had. We were in between a couple, and the reviews really sold us on it. So, you know, it just helps.
So when you are looking at online, you are looking for signals that you can trust.
Yes.
That the company that you put your time and energy into and money is going to deliver an experience that's valuable to you.
Exactly.
And so, if trust is the new currency, then how does AI play into helping contractors demonstrate that they are a trustworthy company? I mean, we know it's all about the reviews, but what role does AI have in that?
So AI can be really helpful with, let's say you want to get a review from a job you just completed. Well, there's so many features with AI where you can just automatically, when you mark it in your CRM that the job was closed or the job was completed, it will go ahead and send out a text or an email to your customers asking them to leave you a review. And that's just a super easy way. You don't even have to think about it.
Right.
And it's just going to send it out. Automate. Yep.
So automations have been around for a while. But I think what's exciting we've really seen the landscape change just this calendar year is other software companies that serve this industry have started to incorporate more AI components into these automations to help you generate reviews. For example, one of our partners that we like to work with, Marlamar Review Generation Software, they've rolled out some new AI features. So I guess what I'm saying is, like, I'm kind of agreeing with you that you're saying trust is the new currency, and
AI can help you generate that trust from people you've worked with.
And do it by helping you take some tasks off of your plate that used to be more manual to give you time back.
Again, use it as a partner.
Use it as a partner. Okay, so where are we in the story? So people still hire people. Trust is the new currency.
Yep.
And then you made another point at the top of the episode. I think you said, in this AI world, your human story still matters. Tell me a little bit more about what you meant by that.
Yeah. So essentially, when someone's going to work with you, say it's a couple $1,000 or tens of $1,000 project, they kind of want to get a feel of who you are and who they might be working with. Like whether you're veteran owned, is it a family owned company, that sort of thing. Do we know who the business owner is, or maybe who I'm going to be talking to on the phone? So it's really important that, one, you have some important team members listed on your website.
Which is that human face.
Exactly. Yep. Maybe have a picture, maybe have a little bio with just some fun facts about them. And yeah, so that definitely helps to show the human aspect, but also having project pictures on. I'm a sucker for a good before and after picture.
Everybody loves a good before and after.
And those are really great for just kind of helping show those potential customers what their vision could be, or even maybe giving them some design ideas or introducing them to a new color of siding that they didn't know was out there, or a new type of shake, that sort of thing. So it's really good for examples, for showing off your work and showing that it is that quality work. And
so that human story. So if online search is being more influenced by AI, at least today, the goal is still to get somebody to your site so you can convert them into a lead. AI can help you convert them into a lead from a kind of a technical component through chat. But I think what you're saying is before somebody's even motivated to interact with that chat, you need to be telling a human story on your site. Like, you've been in business for 75 years and you're the third generation owner. You are veteran owned. You volunteer at the local children's hospital. That's the human story that then prompts somebody to be motivated to want to work with you. And at that point, once they're motivated, once they start to interact with you, then that's when some AI can do the heavy lifting, either through a chatbot or an AI-driven call center to help you convert that lead. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. And honestly, it kind of goes back to my first point that people still hire people.
Yes.
So yeah, you can use AI to help get you those people, but once you've got them, you have to show them, who you are.
Right.
You're not going to make friends with someone and you have no idea what their personality is.
Right.
You want to get to know them before you ask them for coffee.
Right.
So it's kind of the same,
right.
kind of the
Before
same idea there.
Before you pay somebody $60,000
exactly.
to park their truck in front of your front yard for 3 weeks
and tear something off the side of their house.
Yeah, they want to
know who you are.
They want to make sure you're not a criminal and you're not going to destroy something. Yeah, so it's trust, it's human connection. And I think that kind of brings us to the last point that you made, and that is AI is not replacing people. It's giving us our time back. And I love what you said at the top of this episode, that if we can shift our thinking away from such a sci-fi version of what we think AI is, and look at it more like a partner.
Yeah.
A partner that can help you take some repetitive tasks off of your plate and give you some time back.
Yeah, and it also gives you time to like actually connect with your clients and maybe show up a little bit more in your community to get that local brand awareness, so people kind of have you top of mind already. And it just gives you the areas back to run those parts of the business that really actually do need a human kind of driving the show there.
Right. So automate what you can, leverage
Yes.
AI where you can, and then take the time that you've saved to invest back in your business.
Yeah, and just remember, it's not erasing the human connection. It's just going to allow you to create a little bit more space to add that in.
Oh, I like the way you put that.
Oh, thank you.
Sasha, coming with the wisdom. So, I know you work day in and day out with clients on the front lines. I don't work that closely with clients anymore. I'm now like partially retired, so loving that life. But you're the one that's like on the front lines with clients. What do you see that's really winning right now?
So really, the clients who are really winning are the ones that understand the ratio of AI to human interaction and human contact. So, kind of going back to what we said, they're using AI to go ahead and gather all of the data, automate that stuff that you don't really want to do, but you just kind of have to, all the boring stuff. And then they also use it to streamline their systems and just make their day-to-day easier, but they are still showing up with that human voice in their community, for their company, for their employees. Like, for example, and I think we may have touched on this earlier, but I've seen some businesses using AI to send those automatic follow-ups, but instead of using just a templated dry message, it's just a little short video from the owner or even from their project manager who is on site. And it just gives a little bit of personality.
And those videos are somehow AI is playing a role in the production of those?
It's sending it out. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
So that feels very personal.
It does.
To the customer, but
on the back end, it's AI.
It was aided by AI.
Yep.
That is very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so gone are the days of, dear customer, we appreciate your business. It's more like, hi, Susie and John, we loved installing your deck.
Thanks for welcoming us into your home type thing. Yeah.
Yeah, wow. With customized project pictures.
Mm-hmm.
That is winning.
Yep.
So outside of, our own client base, have you seen some other things that, just kind of on the internet that you feel like are real winning stories?
I have. So I am chronically online, so I see a lot of things, but one of the biggest uses of AI that I've seen is in some well-known brands like Duolingo. Almost everyone has heard of Duolingo at this point.
I'll interrupt. In case you haven't heard of Duolingo,
Thank you.
It's an app that will help you learn a foreign language, and it has a really cute owl mascot and lots of cartoons, and you can win all kinds of points just for learning simple words.
Yes, it's quite fun. I am relearning Spanish with it. So
I tried to learn Spanish a couple years ago, and then it was on me, not on Duolingo. Anyway, what have you seen Duolingo do? Yeah,
so it's really cool how they're able to blend AI with personality in a way that feels, to me at least, super intentional. The AI might be recommending my next lesson or helping me purchase a new product. Like I've seen it at Sephora too when I'm shopping online.
What is Sephora?
Sephora is a makeup store. It's a big brand makeup store.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But so they might be recommending that or helping you find what you want using an AI assistant, but it sounds like a person is talking to you. It's got all of the same verbiage, the same inflections.
And it's based on your previous purchases and things that you've looked at, say, on the Sephora site.
Yeah.
Or
it
on the
can
Duolingo
be.
lessons that you've, it's kind of tailored to your journey.
Yeah. I feel like maybe people are a little bit more familiar with things like Amazon. So, you know, Amazon has Rufus, their AI assistant that they use. And so when I use it on Amazon, it recognizes my past purchases, and I can be like, can you tell me when I purchased this book bag? And
I am going to have to admit publicly and vulnerably that I don't know what Rufus is.
Oh, Janet.
And I order...
It's like Claude AI. It's like ChatGPT, but it's
I
Amazon's
order an
version.
obscene amount of stuff from Amazon.
Well, how have you not seen it?
I don't know, because I'm old and infirm, I think.
Well, you're not that old.
I'm not. Where does it show up? Does it just pop up?
Usually it has like a little bubble that says... I don't remember exactly what it says, but something like Rufus is here to help you. And then it also
I've
has,
never seen that.
You know, like the little sparkle. Usually
I've
it's
seen
in
the
the top
sparkle.
corner. That's the AI.
Okay.
So if you click it, it'll help you.
Okay, I've never clicked it. What I
Give
have
it a shot next
noticed
time.
is that it will recommend sizes for me.
Oh, I've not seen that.
So
That's cool.
If I'm looking at a pair of shorts,
Yeah.
it's like, based on your previous orders, we think you should order a large.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
I'm like, okay,
All right, let's see.
Extra large, but whatever.
You think you know me.
You think you, but honestly, when I've gone with the size recommendations based on my previous orders, it's
worked.
It's worked. So I'm going to have
That's
to check
awesome.
out Rufus. So I guess bringing this back to contractors, you know, things have changed so fast just this calendar year.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy.
The pace of change has just been insane, and we've seen online lead generation tactics, you know, based on search engine results have changed dramatically just in the past 6 months. And in the past 4 months, I'd say almost every piece of software that we interact with, that you guys who are listening interact with as well, whether it's your CRM or some text-based marketing software or review generation software, I'm struggling to think of a single piece of software that hasn't incorporated some AI assistant into it.
Yeah, that would take some thinking.
Yeah, I can't
to
think
try and figure it out.
Yeah, it seems like every day I log on to something, there's a new little AI bot that pops up.
I mean, even Gmail now.
Yeah. They're summarizing, and in our internal staff G chat, the most hilarious thing I can do is be out of the office for the day.
What did it say when you got back?
Oh God. It's always like, there's usually cookies on the table, and then people are, you know, complaining about the air conditioning.
I remember one time someone messaged something about cookies in the kitchen, and then someone goes, "Oh, I'm going to be a cookie monster." And it goes, "This person was a cookie monster for the cookies."
Yeah, that was the AI summary in our small team Google team chat. So to wrap it all up, you guys are hardworking. You're out there sometimes working in the sun, in the weather, installing roofs, installing siding, remodeling bathrooms, selling jobs, talking to homeowners. AI is here right now, not to kill us that we think.
Yeah.
It could eventually. We've all seen Terminator. But for now, it seems like it's here to give us some time back and take some routine tasks off of our plate.
Yep.
And so what you can do to stay human in this age of AI is show your face, literally.
Yep.
You know, add team photos and bios to your website. So you're going to be leveraging AI search to drive traffic to your site. But when you get somebody on your site,
show them who you are.
Show them who you are.
Yep.
This is not new, but Lord, if it isn't more important, get serious about reviews.
Day in and day out, it just keeps getting more important.
Yep. Because I would say, like, in this world where now everybody's sort of aware of more AI-generated content, we're even more cautious, maybe with our time and money, and we really want to see that you are a locally owned company that's delivered good experiences for people.
Yep. And you know what? Another thing, if you search ChatGPT for, say, best home remodelers near me, sometimes it will pull from aggregators like Yelp or Houzz or Expertise, and it goes off of
The reviews.
who's rated. Yeah, who's top rated.
Oh my gosh.
That's just one of the ways that it pulls. But
I didn't even think about that.
Yep, we've been, internally, you've been out living your life, but
I have been living my
but
semi-retired
we've been doing
bliss.
so much work to figure out, why are you showing up? Why is this company showing up, but this company isn't?
In those chat
in those
GPT
prompts.
searches.
Yep, we're asking chat, why did you show this person and not this person?
Or this company and not that company.
Yes. And it gives us a list. They were rated higher here on multiple sites, or they were official on the BBB website. So lots of different places it pulls in from.
As homeowners start to shift where they search for answers, let's say they're no longer as frequently firing up a Google browser, and instead they go straight to ChatGPT and say, who is the best bathroom remodeling contractor in my city? ChatGPT is going to reference online reviews and aggregate them.
And online listings as well.
And listings and directories.
Yep.
And use that information as a way to recommend who is the quote unquote best roofing contractor in your town or bathroom remodeler in your town.
Yeah. And you know what? That's another cool thing that we've been doing internally for our clients is using AI to help us clean up those directories across the entire internet, making sure that your name is consistent across the internet, making sure that your address is the same, your phone number. And it would be really time consuming for us to go in and do it for every individual listing. But we've been using AI to help us with that, which is awesome.
Okay, this might make us sound schizophrenic and like we're talking out of both sides of our face. But I think the lesson is you got to stay human in this world. But also you need to recognize that a lot of your content online, you're writing it and positioning it for the robots. So which
is a big shift in the SEO strategy.
Yeah. We're writing for the robots so the robots can then recommend your company back to real people.
Exactly.
So we have to appeal to the robots and then also to the humans.
Yep.
Wow. Brave new world. Brave, crazy new world. Crazy. Well, as always, our job is to stay on top of this stuff, bring you the insights as we figure them out, and share them with you. The internet is changing. It's changing fast. AI is playing. I think everybody thought AI was the story of 2024. I really think it's the story of 2025. Like legit this time.
Yeah, I think she's just going to keep growing.
Yep, absolutely.
Every year there will be something new out there.
At this pace, it's like every month.
Yeah, seriously.
If not every week. So if you enjoyed this episode, we would love it if you would give us a review. Please give us a review. Share it with your friends and colleagues and subscribe so that you will be notified of future episodes. And as always, our goal is if you will give us 20 or 30 minutes, we will try to give you actionable insights on what it takes to win online and generate leads and promote your company. So you can generate more revenue through your home improvement business. That's our goal. That's what we're here to do. We appreciate you listening for another episode. Like us, subscribe, refer us to a friend, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Digital Marketing for Contractors is created by Fat Cat Strategies. For more information, visit fatcatstrategies.com.